Forward with my knight. Oh shit, he's got a lot of knights. So I start to back. I send the spears forward to counter the knights. He runs away with the knights. No, he comes back forward. I turn around. Do I turn around? Turn around, Skillionaire! He turns around. What's up guys, Skillionaire here. I want to show you a replay I had in the 1v1 ranked ladder. I'm here in the yellow. On the opposite side we have a French player. It's on Socotra. That's right, I know the map names now. And actually quickly this is becoming one of my favorite maps. It's partially down to the fact that like it incorporates like water combat, which I just rarely ever see and rarely ever get a chance to experience, so it kind of mixes it up. There's no fish in this map, but it's still quite important to have some ships out in order to attack each other's gold, right? So if he gets a ship here and attacks my gold, I'll be in trouble. And of course, he's got the same one on the other side. So it's important to have some naval dominance at the same time as dominance of the land. Although it is a bit frustrating that you can never fit your buildings, especially your farms. As English, it can be a hard time getting that farm placement efficiency. Still, currently still in the gold lead, trying to reach that platinum. Unfortunately, I did get my ass whooped quite a few times in a row on this day. I did won the occasional one, and then I thought, you know what, let me pick the most interesting one, perhaps from today's games. And yeah, here we have it. Here we have it. So at the moment, this guy's playing with fire here by running towards my my town center. I'm starting to level up with Abbey of Kings. I'm trying like the kind of new established good idea way to play, which is Abbey of Kings and 2 town centers. I'm finally doing it. I'm finally learning the town center thing. You can see I'm going right for the dock here as well to get that early naval dominance. My opponent is going for his school of cavalry right next to his town center, nice and protected. While he's some really good sheep efficiency there as well. Look at that. The workers barely have to, well, they don't have to move in order to deposit. Oh, he's got a sweet statue as well. Nice. Anyway, he does not, however, gone for his dock. So let's see how that pans out for him. He has reached it before me, I believe. Oh, no, maybe about the same time. So it's, yeah, it's all good. My king is nearly out. I'm starting to build some houses down. And yeah, he's just scouting me out, making sure I'm not doing anything too crazy. He's got some knights out now, a royal knight. He's starting to build his dock. He is a bit late though. My first galley is already coming out. See if he's going to pay for that or not. I got some nice sheep around here. Not as efficient as him. He's doing way better. What's going on here? Oh yes, I've charged in with the king. I've started whacking a couple workers. Got myself a kill. Beautiful harassment, if I may say so myself. He's building a tower here for whatever reason. I'm not sure that's such a good idea. He does take some damage. I should probably slow it down, my apologies. He runs here, I move my guys off gold, and he takes some arrows and decides to run off. Right, he's built a wall here to make that a little bit harder for me in the future. I've started doing the same thing. My galley has arrived. Let's speed it back up. And I start ambiently whacking that, but what I'm actually trying to do is whack the workers, and now he realizes, oh man, I can't, you know, I can't stay there, right? He's going to lose the workers, which is a really big deal against French, because against French, I understand the first thing you want to harass is in fact the golds, because of how many knights they're usually making. And as you can see, the gold cost is quite high, so to other new players like myself, just be aware that if you're playing against the French, you want to go for gold first. If you can, that is. This is a bit inefficient movement there. Not the best from this guy. Not the best. What am I doing on my side? Yeah, I'm doing a little bit better on the lumber front. I'm trying to build some farms, but it turns out I can't really build them here. But, you know, I'm doing what I can with the space that I've got. I want to keep it safe. I want to keep it under town centre. I am a little bit afraid of the Royal Knights coming back and not being able to handle it. He's getting more ships out. Oh, sorry, I'm getting more ships out with a Hulk and a galley, but so is he. His ones are over here. His Warcog, a custom Springald ship. I'm not sure how good it is, to be honest. I really don't know much about the water. I'm going in again for more harassment. I don't know much about the water in this game. Just, I never see it. I always try and play it, but I guess everyone else downvotes it or something, because I never really get a chance to practice it. So I haven't learned that much about it. I come in here. Let's see if I can do anything. Looks like I'm not really paying attention, and I'm getting a bit whacked here. And yeah, not great on my side. Not great. The Fleur-de-Lis comes out on top for this one. Naval combat could be so cool. It could be so cool. I know a lot of people don't like it, fair enough, but if they changed it, I would absolutely love it. He does get more harassment in, he does get another worker, so again, I am afraid of the Royal Knight situation, but I've started to get some spearmen out, and I'm hoping I can use the spearmen to sort of ward him away, to make his job quite difficult. See how that goes for me. Making more and more spearmen, making more and more ships. He's doing the same thing on his side. Of course, he's making more knights, but he's amassing a bunch of ships here. I was about to say I would have sent that one back to repair, and it looks like he did. He's getting some demo ships out as well. I've actually, I think I got one queued, maybe not yet. More just like poking back and forth with the king. Nothing particularly special here. I'm just looking for an opening, right? I'm probing, I'm probing. I'm trying to find a way in where I can whack some more workers, and you know, I'm finding it a bit difficult. Looks like he is coming here on his way. Or not. He's amassing here before he comes in for an attack. I know the sea is important, right? Because I'm thinking if he gets naval dominance, look how much like territory I'll lose. I won't be able to mine the gold. I won't be able to farm these farms. I might even not struggle to take this wood. It would demolish me if I lose the ocean right now. But I really need to fight for it. On this side though, I've hidden my spearmen in the jungle. And I've run out to catch him. I've run out to surprise him. And there's two fights going on at the same time. There's this fight and there's this fight. And I think he paid attention to the wrong one because he lost his knights. That's a big loss for him. A big loss. Poor horses. They were innocent. I do also win the naval fight. It turns out this guy is not so good with taking more than one thing at a time. And, oh, I love the way these kind of barrels are floating. You know, where the ships used to be. This is a beautiful game, isn't it, guys? It's a beautiful game. So I'm trying to chase this one and finish it off. I have not quite noticed. Ah, yes, here we go. I hadn't noticed him collecting the deer up until this point, and I'm like, oh, amazing, an opportunity, let's go. I try and kill a bunch of them. I try and do what I can. But I realize, you know what, this is too much now. I'm getting a bit greedy. I've stopped them from working. That's the important part. As long as they're not working, I'm winning. There is a fight going on here as well. The demo ship, is it going to whack me? No, I noticed it before him, and I tried to go for it on this side. Yeah, we just pull back on this side. On this side, yeah, I'm absolutely sandwiched. Can I take one ship before I go down? No, I can't. So there we go. It swung back the other way. I never get to see the ships in much detail. Very cool. I've always thought the game would be cooler though if they actually had people standing on them. Like same with the Siege. I understand they do that thing with like the yellow outline to show they're packing it up and packing it away. But I do genuinely think it would be cooler. Like imagine if there was someone standing on that right now. You know, imagine if there were people like on the deck, you know, walking back and forth. I don't know. I just think it'd be cool. But fair enough. I mean, I get it. I get why they didn't do that. It's not important, but you know. So he's coming forwards now, and I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna have to fight this. I don't want to lose this naval combat here. I'm trying to produce. He should have kept going, really. I've queued them here because I'm trying to hide. Because I'm thinking they'll be in his fog of war. And then I can jump out and surprise them. That was a big explosion. But can I get a good one too? Can I get a good one too? Yes! The demo ship takes them down. I appreciate that's why people don't like the naval combat. But I haven't played it much yet. So it's still fun. Alright. So he's gone back out here continuing his deer farming. He's scouting on this side. So am I. Let's see what happens soon. I move out a little bit. I'm trying to construct a second town centre finally. I'm probably a bit behind compared to, you know, like the kind of timings that you would expect. I'm still quite new to the 2TC strategy. I'm trying to get used to it. I'm trying to sort of kite here and move away. But he's got more arrows than me. I come forward with my knight. Oh shit, he's got a lot of knights. So I start to back. I send the spears forward to counter the knights. He runs away with the knights. No, he comes back forward. I turn around. Do I turn around? Turn around, Skillionaire! He turns around. I give him a bit of a whack. The knight goes in. Gives me some slashing. A few archers send a few volleys. But ultimately, I have to pull back. I'm outnumbered. Oh, look at them. They get rinsed. Absolutely murdered on their way home by the beautiful knights in pink. It's like a, these bright colours reminds me of Warhammer. You know what I mean? Like Bretonnia Knights and stuff. If you know, you know. Anyway, I put some dudes in here in a panic, and then I take them back out to carry on working. What's going on here? Oh my god, idle workers. Come on, Skillionaire, you're better than this. Or you should be better than this. I'm hiding my demo ships here so that I can jump out and whack him if he gets too close. Looks like he's going for this gold here. I have no idea he's going for that. It's not just that he's going for, though. He's expanding up this way. He's slowly but surely eating the map, taking the map control away from me, you know? One of the reasons I'm watching this replay with you right now is I'm kind of hoping to see some more of my mistakes. You know, where are my mistakes taking place? And maybe it's being too afraid to go out and take map control. Anyway, he comes back again. It's kind of difficult, though. I suppose maybe I need more spears or just more units generally. You know, I've got the food and the wood for it. I should be producing. Maybe it's because I'm trying to save the castle. Anyway, he comes forward, but luckily I got my attack speed aura this time. I ring the bells of doom. He stays though, he doesn't leave, he does stay. And he starts absolutely rinsing me. Starts torching random things. I'm not really sure he should have stayed, to be honest. I think as soon as I rang that bell, he'd basically already won the fight, you know what I mean? But, you know, maybe not. Maybe not. Oh boy, a lot of idle workers. That's probably one of my main issues. So, idle town center. Oh no, disaster. Disaster! There we go, fix that. The White Tower is under production. I feel like if I put this here, it's going to make it a lot harder for him to sort of dive me like that in the future. Sorry, I'm moving the camera a bit janky, so apologies for that. I'm trying to produce more and more troops. And it looks like he's started to press up this side. I will notice it soon. He's built a keep to sort of defend his push, more and more stables. He's trying to get that sort of oomph, that momentum to go forwards. I did see this at some point and just sort of poked it and he cancelled it. It was nothing special. Or maybe to be fair, actually, that might have happened later and he cancelled that himself. Anyway, I charge him with the demo ship. I do some poking with the longbows to try to sort of support my boats. I'm hoping that he's not watching because he seems to be pretty bad in the sea so far, I've noticed. I've won most of the sea fights. And there we go. I managed to do it, especially because I'm trying to protect this gold here. As this one, I'm trying to, you know, I'm trying to go for both. Okay, now I know that I've won the sea. I'm going to go for to heal up and then go towards him. What's he doing? I mean, he's expanded on the other side. As you can see, as I mentioned earlier, he does have more of the map just about. He's going to start collecting some relics. I have not gone for any relics myself. Should I? I'm not sure. I bring out the trebuchets to start whacking this thing now. Bring out the trebuchets and I'm standing here to defend it so that he can't come forwards. It looks like he's thinking about it. He's thinking about it. Should I? Should I? Should I? Yes. Yes, he's thinking I'm going. Oh, nah. He changed his mind. Oh, he's seen the longbows. He wants to go for them instead. The spears tried to reposition to take him out, but then he goes for the trebuchet. Ah, my trebuchets. No. I lose my king in the madness. It looks like he's taken him out with some of his crossbows or arbaletrea. I don't know. Oh man, was that a fight that I won? Probably not, to be honest, with the trebuchets and the king gone. I bring out some springles because I'm anticipating siege from him, but he doesn't actually have any, which is probably a mistake on his part. So, but then again, my springles are wasted, so you know, 4D chess, maybe. I get out some more trebuchets to try again. He does look like he's going for it once more. This time, though, I managed to rinse them. I chased him to try and punish that little mistake he made. I'm trying to punish his mistake. The trebuchets start whacking again. He is repairing. Obviously, that's costing him resources, right? Wood, I believe. Go forward a little bit. See what I can find. Not much, but he loses a knight, so I'm happy with that. Oh no, misclick. What are you doing with those trebuchets? Gotta take out some of these. His mixture of crossbows and archers come forward. They sort of ruin my chances here with the man-at-arms. I probably need more man-at-arms at this stage of the game. I do happen to have the gold and the food, as you can see. I'm doing quite well on that front. Although I did just spend a lot of it, so there you go. Looks like I thought of it myself. But more than that's happening, I seem to be going forward with my boats. Looks like I attack moved him. He's got a wolf attacking his workers he hasn't noticed. He's amassing over here. There we go, I found the ship, managed to take it out, a new age begins. with the construction of the Berkshire, it's going to make it absolutely impossible for this guy to push in. One of the reasons why I love it, especially on a small map like this. That's pretty big gains, right? Massive gains with a small map because it covers more grounds, you know? That's a big no-go zone for him I've just created, especially right next to the White Tower. I'm not sure if that's the most efficient move. If you guys think I should have put it somewhere else, like here, let me know. It's just that this is where all the threats were. This is where the danger was. So I decided to put it here. Plus, it's Socotra. There really isn't much space. But I thought, fuck it, you know, I'll just put it in the same place. Let's go. I start pushing forward with these boats. Again, it's the attack moving. He reaches his Imperial Age now. And he uses the Red Palace. That's going to make it just as hard for me to push in. No, but I'm a fool. I'm a fool. I go forward with the king without noticing. Do I take the blacksmith? I actually do nearly take it. That's great news. And yeah, see, every time he comes forward, the ICBMs come out the Berkshire. And yeah, it's just beautiful. And especially when it's sped up, it looks even more crazy. He tried to come forward now. I'm not sure what he's trying to do, but it must have been a misclick because that's a disaster from him. What an absolute disaster. What a throw. 3-2-2. I'm throwing in the trebuchets into the keep. And yeah, I decided to go for the dock because I'm like, I'm going to secure the naval dominance now. He's not even trying anymore. It looks like maybe he's given up. It looks like I'm never going to see a Galleass in game. What's happening here? Still whacking this thing. Just absolutely trying to expand my map control now. I'm going for so many more farms thanks to that, you know, enclosures upgrade for English. I know I need them. Slowly but surely, I'm trying to whack him now. I'm trying to get that momentum back on my side. And he can't really, he's not doing anything to contest these boats. So I'm just going to keep hurting him. I'm going to keep poking him on the side. If I knew that was there, I would have gone back for it with these boats. Yeah, I got some cannons out myself, or bombards, I suppose I should call them. I run in, I rinse his farms, and now he's come forward. The fight begins. He goes right for the siege. He does a decent job. My troops here are getting demolished as well. He's got some mangonels, finally. Oh, here we go. I don't have any mangonels myself, so maybe I should have them too, especially in this patch. By the way, I don't know when you're watching this, but this is pre the most recent Season 9 patch. Was it Season 10? I think it's Season 9. So I go forward, I decide, fuck it, this is mine now, not yours. I go forward and I start taking it. In fairness, that might have been a risky play because he could have come back, but I guess he was afraid of what I had, or maybe he didn't notice. He decides he wants to take out Berkshire as his primary goal, right? He seems to be quite afraid of it. He's like, I have to take this thing down. So he starts creating everything he needs to take it down. This was a mistake from me. I go forward with the spears, but that's not enough spears for that many knights. Not a chance. Not a chance. Is he gonna take this down? It's crumbling. Is he gonna take it down? It's come a bit too close there. I decide I'm gonna go for it with the Springles, but he's so defended. Look at these knights. As soon as I go forward, they just come out. I'm in big trouble. Big trouble. I managed to sort of body block him there, but it wasn't really enough. I mean, I do kill a fair few knights, I suppose, but was it worth it? I don't know. Probably. This thing's about to go down. I need to start repairing it. I really, really do. Meanwhile, just to slow it down for a moment, I do come forward to try and poke at his own mangonels while my boats continue to go around the back of his base and just try and give him some stress. He comes forwards. He moves back. There's a lot of dancing around, right? He's too afraid to come forward because of this. I did that. I ran forward to give my workers time to repair it. It looks like it kind of worked. What's going on this side? I'm still trying to farm woods. He should really come down this side. Like, if he sent these knights... I mean, I guess he can't see it, but he should check, right? If he sends these knights around here... I mean, look how much damage he'd do. He'd ruin me. This one wall... You know, I don't have the stone for anymore. And I don't have the APM to be selling my food. I only recently found out that if you sell too much at the same time, the value goes down. I did not know that until very recently. Someone on stream told me. Thanks if you're watching, bro. Sort of trying to cement my hold. I'm trying to expand the radius that I'm getting my attack speed aura. This Red Palace is no joke. What a beefcake castle this thing is with the crossbow damage. But I've got a better one in my opinion. Mine is the best. I absolutely love it. And I don't live far from Berkshire either. There you go. In fact, I was there a few weeks ago. Not the palace, of course. The palace is actually themed after somewhere else, but the location, I mean. Anyway, something for another video, maybe. He's brought his cannons forward to start whacking it. Obviously, French siege is pretty damn good, to be fair. Now, he can't really decide what he wants to do. I'm sort of bringing my guys around. Let's speed this up. Managed to take some knights there. Oh, it's a bit of chaos on the front. I'm losing my front line. But he's too afraid to come into my archers. I do have a shitload of crossbows now as well. Mangonels too, to make it more threatening. He backs up. I'm not sure he needed to, but he does back up. Of course, the right play is to do... Oh, look, he's... Yeah, we're starting to meet our workers. The right play would be to go around the other way. In fact, you know what? I'm saying that about him, but what about me? What if I made some cavalry? What could I have done? I suppose if I went this way, I could have achieved exactly the same thing. What am I talking about? I'm just as bad as him. I guess that's why we're in the same league, eh? Alright, let's keep going. That's the thing, like when you're in these games, especially in the late game, it can be quite hard to think about all the different possibilities. It's always easier afterwards. But when you're in game, there's just too much chaos in front of you that you can't think, like, you can't think so wide. But with experience it comes, eh? I try and take out some more with my few archers. You know what I need? I need more production buildings so I can make more units. Let's have a look at what I've got. I've got a few, but like I think at this stage of the game it's still not enough. You know, I've got some scattered around. It's the Kotra, so there's not much space, but there you go. There is definitely enough space to just throw them all down here, you know? I could destroy these buildings, for example. Oh, I really need that double broadbacks upgrade. Looks like I'm not getting my upgrade. Oh, sorry, crosscut saw, I should call it. The trebuchets continue to whack. I continue to repair. Let's speed it up. What do you reckon, guys? Does he have what it takes to take me? Meanwhile, I'm going around here and whacking this stuff. I saw there are relics in this, and I thought, if this guy isn't going to stop me, I'm just going to keep destroying stuff. Turns out the ships do a surprising amount of damage, even to buildings. I'm desperate to try and stop this from going down, because I know that as soon as that goes down, he's coming in. So I run forward with everything I've got, just to buy myself some time. I send these forward to try to take his siege. I just about do it. Hell yeah. Now my Berkshire lives to fight another day. Meanwhile, on the map I've gone here. My Berkshire's in range of killing his damn workers. He's come forwards into my area. Looks like he's realized what's going on. I'm farming gold over here now. I'm destroying his farms over here, whacking his workers with my ships. These ships are high value. Finally, he comes around and destroys my villagers. He manages to think of it first. He does absolutely ruin me a little bit. But then I kind of come forwards. I come with my spears to stop him. If he had another army, it would be a good time to push me right now, but he doesn't seem to. In fact, he's just losing just as many workers as I'm losing. But I don't really know what he's doing. Still though, he runs around, he causes some trouble. But I've got so many workers at this stage, like, I'm not too nervous. I just need to get workers back on the farms as fast as possible so that we're collecting gold. And he comes in range of White Tower and Berkshire and Town Centre, and he just gets mullered. So, there you go. He creates even more counterweight trebuchets. He's like, why isn't this fucking thing going down? I bet he's so frustrated. And he tries again. He tries again. But I think I'm swinging momentum now, right? Like, I've got more troops than him. I've got more siege than him. He's starting to, like, lag behind a bit. He's out of wood. He's out of gold. He's got 0 gold per minute. Have a look at that. 0 gold per minute. I've still got gold coming in. This is probably partially down, well, I say partially down, maybe entirely down to 3 factors. 1, I have taken his relics, so that's the passive gold gone. Well, maybe 4 factors. 2, his units cost a lot of gold at this stage of the game especially. 3, I've got income from my farms for gold and he doesn't. And 4, he is no longer farming any gold around the map as far as I'm aware. Yeah, it's all depleted. And I've got the ones that are left over, I've got. So now he's going to start to crumble. I actually didn't realize that when I was playing the game, that he didn't have any gold left. So that's really interesting. That kind of explains why he really ran out of momentum there. And I started to sort of overtake him. So let's keep going. I start whacking with the trebuchets one by one. His red palace is destroyed. Another keep is destroyed. So many keep corpses. I go around. He comes forward, tries to make another play. He loses so much, he can't keep up. He knows he's done. He knows he can't make any more units. He decides to surrender. That's a match complete. I hope you guys enjoyed. I've been Skillionaire. I'll catch you in the next one. Love you guys. Bye-bye.